Welcome to my channel. My name is Luna Affinity and I'm an energy reader and channeler. Sit back, get cozy, and get ready for some readings. Hey guys. Hey Amy. Girl, I know I said I'd be on Thursday or Friday, but today feels like Thursday or Friday. Just know it's going to be really hard for me probably to commit to anything that I say. You might see me when I say I'll be on, and then other times things happen, and this is not the only job that I have right now. I'm working multiple jobs plus planning the wedding, so it's just crazy, and yeah, life is insane. So I'm here. Everybody, hello. Donations are open for 30 minutes today. It is 1:30 on the East Coast in the morning, and at 2 a.m. I will have to close the list. So hopefully, if you guys wanted a reading tonight, you can get that donation in soon. Let's do some free reads. Yeah, we're doing free reads. I know sometimes I don't, but I am tonight. Taka, if you're in here, I got your donation. Thank you. All right. Just try your best to relax. Okay, well, I literally didn't eat all day. I had 3 crackers and a granola bar all day. And I just about an hour ago, again, it's 1:30 in the morning. So it's been over 24 hours since I've really eaten a meal. And it's just I had shipping boxes piled up in my house, finally been able to go through those things. And Brennan, my fiance, he's working like crazy right now, and he barely isn't getting any time to himself, and it's just a lot. And tomorrow I probably honestly won't be back again until probably Thursday or Friday. All right, so Aniket says, does Sanika love me? Aniket, I have a no. I have the Tower. So this means that maybe some information you didn't want to hear, or that it's just not, things are not in the foundation is not set properly for this person to love you right now. Amy, I got your donation. Thank you. Amy, I am getting a yes. 7 of Pentacles. Rupali, I'm getting a yes. Queen of Wands. Yeah, Taka, it's been crazy, and I'm not doing it alone. My mom's helping, my sister, my brothers, my bridesmaids. We're all kind of chipping in, but it's just, we're doing everything start to finish because we're having our wedding at a state park. So it's there's no wedding coordinator. We have a day of coordinator that day. but she's a friend that's helping out, and everything from the script to the fireworks send off or whatever. We're doing a glow stick send off, but basically, like every little detail is up to us and just a lot. Has M been thinking about a reunion with Earth Angel? I am getting a yes. 8 of Wands, Earth Angel. This could be, Anna Kit, you're welcome. This could be a quick communication coming in. Okay, yes, I'm only doing audio. My office, I can't even walk in it right now. It looks like an Amazon warehouse. And I had my camera out here in the living room, but my coffee table broke. And I can't do readings on my coffee table. So I have no choice right now but to do this off camera. Hopefully that will not be the case for long, but that's how it's going to be right now. AK, did I answer your question, AK? Yeah, I don't think I did AK, so let's see. AK, is us thinking about AK, please? Yeah, the free list is still open. AK, I'm getting a yes for you. I have the Ace of Swords. Amy, I got the second part of your donation. Thank you. Let's see. This is for Kay. Shamika, it's a yes or no tonight for free. Okay, I have a yes, King of Cups. Things that you maybe listen to music that moves you, whether it's the instrumental or the lyrics itself. The music has to mean something to you or make you feel some type of way. He feels like you choose your music in accordance to how it makes you feel versus like how it sounds to listen to it, if that makes sense. So, Shamika, if you like to ask a yes or no question, you can do that. Let's see. Is William upset about her breaking up with him? Is William upset about her breaking up with him? I have a yes, the sun. Yes, he is upset. Probably a lot. The sun is very fiery, hot. He could be feeling heated. Okay, you rap. Okay, okay. Well, there you go. All right, we have about 4 minutes left of the free list, and then we will be moving on to donations. Taka, if you're here, you're more than welcome to go ahead and get your question listed. Let me know what we're doing for you. Perfect. All right. So, Thomas, if you have both of your questions ready, I am ready for them. Just a reminder that the donation list will be closing in about 17 minutes. It is not a long wait at all tonight, just because only so many donations can come through in 30 minutes. Right now, we have 2 people on the list, and then whoever donates will be next after that. Amy, okay, I got you. Amy, I got your donation for message cards as well. Last chance to get free yes no questions with me tonight. We will be moving on to donations in just a minute. All right, guys, the free list is closed. We are moving on to our donations of the night. You're welcome, Taka. Shamika, I got your donation. How does R view me so far? We've been talking more. Ooh, I like that. Just curious if he thinks anything different or surprised at new things he's learned about me. Is he surprised at new things he's learned about Taka? All right, so Taka, I'm getting a no about him being surprised. I think he's curious about you. But I think honestly, he thinks so highly of you that if there's anything that you've said that he's learned, I don't think he's thinking, oh, that's surprising, or oh, that catches me off guard. I think that he just thinks highly of you and whatever you do or whoever you are. It's just constantly confirming or affirming his thoughts about you. So I don't think it's necessarily surprising for him. He feels enlightened by the conversation. But, he said, "I know, right? Finally." Thank you, Shamika, I got your donation. But I think that he's just, I think he's just taking you for who you are at face value. I don't think he has any of these expectations, or he's not going into this with this preconceived idea of who you are. Therefore, there's nothing to really be surprised about. He likes the conversations with you. He's showing um, feeling like you guys are getting along well. Maybe the conversations are flowing more, and he's taking notice of that. There is the temperance here, which indicates like the energy of, even though maybe things are moving, it's still kind of slow. It's not like something crazy has happened yet, but I feel like he feels like you guys are working towards that. Something he really likes about you is that you act and speak what's on your heart and how you feel in the moment. He doesn't necessarily pick up on the fact that you're trying really hard to be something that you're not. If you have expressed any interest of yours, um, he finds this to be he's something that he supports as long as it's something that means something to you. He wants you to make decisions based on your authenticity. How does he feel about her? The Star. So he still has hope for this connection. The Six of Cups is also here, which acknowledges that you guys have kind of come together in a big way. The Death card here talks about how there has been noticeable changes in the relationship. You make him feel excited for what's to come, and I'm getting with the Six of Wands that he appreciates you and who you are, and he celebrates you and the person that you are. I think that you would be someone he'd be proud to show off. I think that he takes pride in knowing you, and that you would be someone he'd be excited to introduce to people that are close to him. So maybe he's thinking about introductions. Maybe he's thinking like, how would this person get along like with my family or my friends? You're not the type of person that he would hide away or try to date in secret. What are his next actions? Taka's gonna see him today. What are his next actions? Oh wow, we have the Strength, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is making an appearance again. So the Ten of Pentacles talks about something unexpected, something that happens that maybe you feel is well deserved, or something that you feel is a long time coming, but you still feel something unexpected. So he could be making a move to you in a way that he does something that you wouldn't expect of him today, or he says something or asks something that kind of catches you off guard, not in a bad way, but just like he does something a little unpredictable is kind of like an action that I'm picking up. I think that could have to do with his heightened sense of courage that he's feeling. I don't think he's really gonna let his fear get the best of him today. Whatever he does, he's doing out of sincerity. He means what he says. He's being genuine with you. The Lovers and the Four of Cups came out at the same time. I don't think this is necessarily an action towards you specifically, like you're going to be able to witness it necessarily. But I am getting here, though, with the Lovers in the Four of Cups, that he's going to be doing a lot of fantasizing and daydreaming about you today. That is an action, but it's not necessarily an action that you would be able to measure, I guess, or know about, but it's there. We also have the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of gesturing of hands being extended out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hands being extended out. And what that means to me is it's a symbol of good faith, generosity, and making an offer. So, Taka, you could, we have something here about being unexpected. I don't want to, get your hopes all the way up there, but he could be, now that his courage is heightened and stuff like that, this could be a moment of making an offer to you. Maybe asking you out or trying to get your number, something along those lines. And if that's not the energy of today, I feel like that's the energy that's coming through for the very near future. Okay, yes, thank you for asking. You can donate. It'll be open for about 6 more minutes. Amy, go ahead and post your question. And who would you like your messages from? After Amy, we have Shamika. Taka, thank you so much for your donations tonight. Or donation tonight. Thank you. I feel like something is brewing, Taka. I feel like something's gonna happen. And your intuition might be telling you the same thing. So lean into that. Amy, I want to know Logan's true feelings and thoughts towards me. He's recently gotten a bit distant in texting. Granted, he's now back home for fall break from uni. I guess I'm just concerned what's up. What are Logan's true feelings and thoughts toward Amy? Amy, girl, you keep finding yourself in these cycles with these men. It's like something starts and then it just stops, and I'm like, what is this cycle that keeps coming about? Because I just feel like is it like the people you're choosing, quality of people you're choosing? Is it like, are all these people just not available? What the hell is going on? And I feel like for you, you don't stick on these people for very long. You go, okay, I met someone, I'm gonna give them a chance, see what happens. It's not going anywhere, I'm moving on. You're like, okay, thank you, next. And so, like, I don't feel like you're dwelling on anybody for too long or wasting your time, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. Butterflies, I got your donation. So, yeah. So, I'm not getting any cards that are like, oh, he's busy. Because sometimes, well, let me keep going because I have a couple more cards to pull. But 10 of Wands usually means I'm super fucking busy and it's not you. It's just honestly, thank you, butterflies. I got it. It's not you. It's just like I've just like suddenly really preoccupied. Like that's how I feel. I feel right now. I'm like embodying the 10 of Wands personally. And I feel like if that were the case, I would see that here in this reading, but I'm going to keep pulling and just see if it does show its face. Alright, so I asked if he's just busy, and I'm getting a no. And the Ten of Wands never came out. So I wouldn't really think of it as like, oh, he's distracted. I don't necessarily think that he might be busier, but I don't think he's so distracted that he would not be able to communicate. So with that being said, I'm asking what his true feelings and thoughts are. I have the Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Amy, do you feel like it's possible you might have come on a little strong with him? I'm only asking because the Eight of Wands is here and it's like a lot coming at him at once and feeling a little conflicted about that. The Four of Cups here feels like what you're giving to him, he's just not like receiving it. He's just like refusing to accept it. You said I'm unsure, I hope not. I just feel like he's just like not picking up what you're putting down right now. Like the Four of Cups is like you going, hey, like I have this for you, and he's going, yeah, I don't want it. Like I don't know. This is really weird. I know we were talking about fun things and he seemed on board. It's just kind of crazy because this took kind of a turn, I think. Like the Ten of Swords talks about hitting a dead end. The Four of Cups talk about refusing offers. Like I'm wondering if he feels like, I don't know, I don't want to say this, but I just feel like maybe he feels like you guys have reached your full potential in his eyes. Maybe he feels like you can't go past, like there's nothing more to explore here, like you can't go any further or something. The Sun in reverse here talks about lack of enthusiasm, unrealistic expectations, ego. And that he's moving on with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I don't know, girl. I'm just picking up an heavy energy of like him being like, yeah, like I'm good. Again, I always tell people energies can change. You never know. He could just be in his feels right now and he's just not about it. Although I feel like I'd want someone to be about me no matter what was going on with them. So do you think it's possible, Amy, he's met someone new? Because I do see the Ace of Cups here at the end of the reading. Like, so it says that he's moving on, and then the very next card is the Ace of Cups, which makes me wonder, could he possibly be talking to someone else? Last call for donations, guys. The free list. All lists are about to be closed. All lists are about to be closed. Last call. Okay, Amy. I have to get my computer. It's about to die. I have to get the plug real quick. Um, Ignore that. Day, you're more than welcome to donate now if you want. I essentially called a last call just now. If you don't want to, that's okay, but if you still wanna donate, I'll honor that. But yeah, I should be on next week. Um, it's really gonna be random as hell just because we have so much going on right now. I'm sure you guys can understand. Alright, Day, that sounds good. Yeah, like I don't wait, hold on, Amy, I think I'm missing something here. Butterflies, got your question. You said, because we were even like, let's hang out to get to know each other more. And I know he's seeing a date tomorrow. Oh, so you know that he is talking to other people. Are you saying it may not end up being anything? I'm feeling something different, if I'm being honest. I feel like something more is going on with them. I think he might be feeling a spark with this other person. He said he had fun. Just need to cash out for 2 minis. It should show in a minute. Okay, Day, thank you. Yeah, I got it. Let me update the donation list really quickly just so everyone knows where they are because we've had a couple donations come through. So give me 2 shakes here. Do that. All right, so I went ahead and posted the donation list. Everyone can see where they're at. If you are not able to hang around, please leave your question with me. And in person, he was like, let's hang again. This was nice. Like, I know he's talking to other people. And so am I, but I look, he was hoping he'd be good friends with benefits. Day, I got your question, your first one. So I guess now I don't know what to say or do with him, like especially compared to the reading we did last time. I know about how we were on the same page and everything. And to clarify, did it look like I came off too strong in him, Luna? I'm gonna say that either yes, or this could be interpreted that he had a lot coming at him. Something felt like he was he was feeling smothered in some way. Like he felt like it was a lot coming at him at once. I'm interpreting this as it was you feeling like you maybe came off too strong. because we were specifically asking what does he think about you. So that is why I think that, but I don't know for 100% sure. That's just what it feels like it might have meant. Because I know we started talking about things we were okay with sexually and what we wanted to do. Got you. So, Amy, I got your second, I believe, in-depth donation. Is that right? Yeah, maybe I did. Side talking about silly plans like having cute hangouts and sleepovers. And yeah, second in depth. Okay, Amy, what's your question for the second one? Unless you want me to do the messages first, let me know. Shamika, if you're here, feel free to post your question. All right. What does Mogan? What does Logan want to say? What does Logan want to say to Amy? Shamika, I got it. Well, Amy, I'm sorry, girl. Maybe feeling sad about it just means that it probably wouldn't have worked as friends with benefits. Because if you are like feeling attached to any outcome like that, it could just be, you know, I don't know. What does Logan want to say to Amy, please? What does Logan want to say to Amy? All right, he's saying, okay, so he's saying, I'm so attracted to you. So, you know, there's that. Maybe that'll make you feel a little bit better. He's saying, I left when I saw you with someone. So that could be, he knows you're talking to other people, just like you know you're talking to other people. Maybe he felt like you would find a better connection somewhere else. So he's kind of started moving on mentally himself. I regret lying to you is a message here. Interesting. Hi, Joy. Welcome in. Messages from Logan to Amy. Hi, Joy. Welcome in. Amy, I don't know. These message cards just say what they say. I feel like maybe I don't know. You know, when you said that he had said to you that I'm going on a date with someone else and it probably won't be anything, when I read that, I feel like in that moment he was lying to you. I feel like in that moment he knew that it was more than something more than that, and I think that he just maybe didn't feel like, I don't know, maybe he just didn't want to be mean or something, like he didn't want to be honest with you. Like in that moment when I read that specific comment that you said, it made me feel like he wasn't being truthful, and that was my intuition. So maybe it's possible that he should have been a little bit more straightforward with you about this person, because maybe he thought to himself, well, honestly, I don't know how this date is going to go. I don't know exactly if this person likes me or she's into me. But I am very much into them. But because the future is uncertain, I'm going to tell Amy that I don't know what's going to happen here. But I think for him, he may have been more leaning towards this other person and just didn't have the guts, courage, or whatever to tell you that. Like, he should have been more honest and said, like, I'm feeling this other person more. So there could have been something there with that, just because my gut was kind of like, ooh, like, when he said it probably was nothing, but he's going on a date, it kind of felt like he was holding back some truth there. Like, I don't know how it's gonna go, right? But I think that he did, though. I think that he does. Joy, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Give me a second, okay? I'll be right with you. And then the last card is we need to let each other go. At the bottom of the deck, I have I can't do this. I'm afraid to contact you. Maybe he doesn't want to confront what he has already started. But here's the thing, Amy. He seems excited to talk to you. He liked hanging out with you. He seemed to enjoy your company. Things were going well. The only thing I can think of that would kind of put a stop to that is if he found interest somewhere else that was getting his attention more. Do you know what I mean? Joy, is he the one for me? I'm getting a no. 5 of Cups. This is not the one for you, Joy. Well, I do know he's attracted to me physically. Yeah, for sure. He definitely is. That was the first card out. Or maybe it was the second card out. Yeah, I was skeptical too. Damn, right? Sigh, another one placed into the foxhole, sadly. Yeah. All right, so what's your in-depth question, Amy? Shamika, after this last question for Amy, you will be next. I have your question. Day Oceane, I have your first question to one of your mini readings. If you want to post the second one, if you're ready, feel free to do that as well. Chris, thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, Amy. So, Joy, I'm only doing yes or no questions for free for new subs tonight. And since I did already give you your free question, that is where my limit is. However, you're more than welcome to come back to donate to get your question answered. Tonight, my list is closed, so I wouldn't be able to answer that question either way. I guess what should I do about me and Logan's situation? How do I go about texting, snapping him now? Not gonna lie, my first met him in person, his friends already knew my name, which was interesting. I wonder if he was talking about me to other people. Yeah, either that or he might have told them, like, you're gonna meet this girl I'm talking to you know, like you're gonna meet this girl I'm talking to, her name is Amy. I wonder if he was talking to me about me to other people, because I'm like, I just met your friends, how do they know my name? Let's see. Spirit, was Logan talking about Amy to his friends? Was Logan talking to Amy, about Amy to his friends? Butterflies. Okay, no worries. I have your question. I did post the list a little bit ago. If you scroll up and look for the comment from me with blue hearts, you'll see the list. I think there's 2 people ahead of you, butterflies, and then it'll be your turn. Did he talk about Amy to his friends? So, Amy, they're showing me one person in particular. He did talk to them about you. Not all of them. I think it could have been a situation where he just was like, hey, you're gonna meet Amy tonight. She's coming to hang out or whatever, you know, like her name is Amy. Or I'm talking to someone whose name is Amy, she might be here. But I do think that he did kind of touch on a little bit more about how you guys maybe went out or like some things you guys have talked about and that he's met someone. I'm kind of hearing like she's really cool. Like we're just getting to know each other. Kind of like I just want to see where this goes. Da, 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 da. But I feel like he confided in one person in particular. I have the Queen of Wands, so if any of his friends are air signs, it could be that. It could also be a feminine, like it could be a girl, like a friend that's a girl, or a sister, or a mom. Someone in particular, he confided in like one person. But yeah, feminine energy, air signs are kind of what I'm thinking. What should Amy do about the Logan situation? What should Amy do about the Logan situation? So, Amy, they are saying to kind of let him take the lead, but if he comes back around, you do have a way with this person, which you may not realize, but you are able to influence him really well. So, like, you make a good impression and you have a good influence. So, essentially, I don't know if you know this, but like there's people out there where depending on your mood, you can influence how they're going to react to something. If you're in a bad mood, you can make someone else in a bad mood. But if you're in a good mood and that person wasn't in a good mood, you can make them in a good mood because your energy being around you is so contagious. So I say like your energy is contagious or your laugh is contagious because being around you can either make someone feel better or make someone feel worse. And I feel like you have good influence over him. I think the things you say, the way you act, the things that are important to you, the conversations that you have, if you're very positive, it rubs off on him and you're very influential on him. So I think that if you have the opportunity for another like conversation with him or interaction with him, my best advice is keep things light, keep things happy, keep things positive, to remind him that you are a good time and you are a fun person to be around. And I think that that's really going to help. I wouldn't really get on him about like how he hasn't been communicating with you. He doesn't owe you that. Um, hey Sal, welcome in. Right, so I shouldn't be the one to ask, let's hang out this week. I agree. I do feel like it's important that you let him take the lead, but just know that you have more of an influence on him than you really realize. And so if you get that opportunity to communicate with him again, I feel like remind him why you're fun. Remind him why you're a good time. Remind him about all the good things about you and that you have confidence within yourself and like you're not worried about this other girl. Like if you have fun with her, great, but he can have more fun with you. I think having that confidence and having that positive, happy energy is just going to remind him of like he's gonna go, wait a second, he's gonna go, this girl isn't even bothered. Maybe she realizes what she has to offer. Maybe then I need to realize what she has to offer. Um, that's really all I'm seeing here as far as like your actions towards him or how to handle it. I definitely feel like, you know, letting him take the lead. But again, if you're given that opportunity, then just show him what a good time you are. Show him how you're not really bothered. Like you didn't even notice that he hasn't communicated with you. What do you mean? He's like, sorry, I haven't really talked to you lately. Like things have been kind of crazy. Just be like, oh yeah, I don't worry about it. Like I didn't even realize. Like, I think it's important that you know, he thinks of you in your highest version of yourself. Like even if you don't feel like the highest version of yourself, you want him to think that you are. So my day has been well. Thank you for asking and thank you for subscribing. It's been there you go, Amy. It's been kind of crazy. Life has been kind of crazy lately. How are you, Sal? I think that's great, Amy. I think that if he reaches out to you, just be like, "Oh, what do you mean?" What? I don't even like. Don't worry about it. Seriously, don't sweat it. Like I've been busy, and honestly, I didn't even notice. Oh, good, Sal. I'm happy to hear that. How's the future for Amy and Logan? This will be the last card I pull for you, Amy. How will it be? So, Nine of Wands indicates a challenge, but saying that the connection is resilient, so you can come back from this. The Page of Cups says, have hope and faith in the impossible. So, the door is not closed yet, Amy. Shamika, thank you for checking in. Amy, thank you so much for being here tonight and for your donations and support as always. I am shuffling for Shamika now. Was William ignoring my calls because he was with another woman when I called him earlier? I am getting a no, 5 of Pentacles. I don't think he was even enjoying his self, Shamika. I think he was not having a good time. The 5 of Pentacles talks about a hardship or going through some type of difficulty. So I think he was dealing with either some type of emergency or some type of complication when you tried to call him. If he was ignoring your calls, maybe he was screening them. If you say ignoring, maybe you know that he was screening them. Oh, okay. I'll pull my shit back. Thank you so much, Lenny. You're welcome, Amy. I'm sad about it, but fuck it on my bed. You don't need him. There you go. Love it. Shamika, you broke up with him. Okay. So, yeah, I think that he was just processing that then because the 5 of Pentacles talks about a hardship, a complication, an emergency. And the 5 of Pentacles, maybe that was his way of trying to claim back his power. Because he kept hitting the ignore button. Yeah, I think he's just hurt. In all honesty, I don't think he was with anyone else. I'm not getting that at all. I think that he was that's his way of getting you back is by ignoring your calls. So now that you know that answer, Shamika, what direction would you like me to take your reading? Did you have like an add-on to that you'd like to ask, I can pull like 2 or 3 more cards for you. Yeah, I just truthfully think he honestly just wanted nothing to do with a conversation with you at that time. I don't think this was anything like another person was there with him in that way. I guess to see if he would try to come see me tomorrow, communicate with me. All right, Spirit, can you please confirm, would William be willing to come see Shamika tomorrow? Would he be willing to communicate with Shamika tomorrow? All right, Shamika, he might be willing. Maybe he might be willing to see you tomorrow. At a minimum, I am getting that he'll be willing to communicate with you tomorrow. Yes. At a minimum, I think you guys could text or call each other, but he may take it as far as coming to see you. Seven of Swords talks about like deceit, lies, trickery, underhanded or dishonest behavior. So if there's any kind of like lack of trust here in this relationship, if that could be what the downfall was, that is being acknowledged. I do feel like he will be more willing to communicate with you. I can't say with 100% certainty he would come see you. The bottom of the deck says Four of Cups, regret, refusing offers, missed opportunity. So I feel like he's definitely feeling very, what is the word, apathetic. He's got walls up right now, and I don't think he's very happy with anything at the moment. Yeah, he might try to come tomorrow, but I think at a minimum he'll communicate with you. Tamika, I'm sorry you're hurting. Butterflies, if you're here, if you can please check in with me. He pissed me off, so I could only assume he wasn't talking to me. Yeah, I feel as though things are just very heated right now. And he felt like if you broke up with him, then that was your decision. And I almost feel like ignoring your calls was partly him just being spiteful. But the other part is that he's hurt and you made a decision and he's trying to reclaim his power. So I feel like for him, it was just easier to ignore your calls. Feelings and emotions are heightened right now, Shamika, and I think that it may not feel better tomorrow, but I think there will be a little bit more open path to be more willing to communicate over trying to do that tonight. I think it's important you guys go to sleep, start a new day, have some time to mull things over. But again, I think at a minimum, you guys will be talking tomorrow, if I were to guess. Butterflies, thank you for checking in. I'm shuffling for you now. Shamika, thank you for the donation and your patience tonight. Again, I'm sorry you're hurting. Sending you a virtual hug. Butterfly says, wondering Tom's thoughts and feelings. You're welcome, Shamika. I flirted with him and he liked it, but no movement. Okay. Oh, great. Day, are you here? If you can check in with me, Day, that would be awesome. What are Tom's thoughts and feelings for Butterfly? Well, first thing, he's showing that he likes you flirting with him. Thank you, Day. You'll be next. He likes you flirting with him. He thinks it's fun. Um, let's see. What are his thoughts and feelings towards butterflies? The lovers. Oh, you said and he liked it. Butterflies. I totally read that part out loud. You said I flirted with him and he liked it. And I'm over here going, I'm going to like, oh, but he liked you flirting with him. Oh my god, duh. You just said that clearly. Sorry. Well, that's confirmation. That's confirmation that he liked it because that went in one ear and out the other, and I did not process that part. And I was getting that he does like that you flirt with him. The thoughts and feelings I'm getting is the lovers. So butterflies, he's the type of person I feel that he likes a very like outgoing woman. He likes a woman that's gonna take charge and like be extroverted. I think for him it's really attractive, but also it takes a little bit of pressure off of him to have to make any moves. So he likes someone who kind of just goes for what they want. He thinks it's hot. And I think he's very into you, the lovers here. So just because there's no movement doesn't mean that nothing's going to happen. I feel like he's into it. I feel like he's into you. Let's see. I'm almost viewing him in this reading like he's kind of coming across a little bit more submissive. He likes a take charge kind of person. He likes that kind of relationship, that kind of dynamic, that kind of power dynamic. What does he think about butterflies? What is his true feelings? What is his true feelings? Hey, Nyla. So girl, I've worked all day today. So I really have to set that boundary that I'm not going to be able to do any more readings tonight. If you would like to donate, I can make sure I get that done for you at the latest tomorrow. But it would be up to you to decide if you want to wait for me to do that. Because I don't know when I'm going to be live again. But if you wanted to donate separately, I can send you a voice clip via email. I just don't really have it in me, and I don't know how much I would. What am I trying to say? Obviously, my brain's not working. I don't think I would be as much benefit to you in this lack of energy mindset that I'm in right now. So you just let me know what you want to do, Nyla. But if you're okay waiting until Sunday, like to get your reading on Sunday, because I'm kind of in Sunday right now. It's like in the middle of the night. But if you're okay with me getting to you later on today, then feel free to do that. Okay, sounds good. You said no worries. I'll catch you later. Okay, perfect. What are Tom's true feelings for butterflies? Sorry, Nyla. Also, sorry about your not so good news. I hope that everything's okay. Butterflies, I keep getting that Tom thinks about you very sexually. He tries not to. I think you distract him and his mind starts to wander into like this very like hypersexual zone. I think you really get underneath his skin and he he's thinking about all the different ways that you guys could hook up. He's very in lust with you for sure. Especially with the devil here, there's this attachment and this attraction to you as well. So I know that you said there's been no movement, but I think that he's really digging you. He's really into it. His feelings are that he's attracted to you. That uh, yeah, the lovers means that you feel kind of like a. It means like you feel like kind of like a soul connection with someone. So I think that it's more than just that, but I think that he's having a hard time tempering his thoughts, if you know what I mean. So, butterflies, that is what I've got for you. Did you have any final questions about that? I don't thank you so much. Good night. You're welcome. You said butterflies. I like to flirt a little. I couldn't have come on at a better time. Why do you say that? Day, I am shuffling for your first mini reading. Sal, looks like you're having a good time in the chat. I think I got attached to the attention he was giving me because it felt nice. Oh, when I'm going through shit about Logan. Well, I'm happy to hear that I can be here for you. Maybe my intuition's kicking in and it's like, you gotta get on. They need a reading, and I feel so bad that I just had to turn Nyla down. But I just, you guys know how crazy it's been. I just ate for the first time in like 30 hours, like an hour ago. So I haven't had a lot of free time lately, and it's been hard, and I hate turning people away, but I will fall asleep during your reading, okay? So I only have so much energy left in me right now. Day, I have your second question. All right, Day says, how does Kara B feel about me? We used to be really close, like best friends, but I feel like I'm more to myself now because I don't know how she truly feels. You're welcome, Amy. I hope you're feeling better now. How does Kira B feel about Day? How does Kira B feel about Day? How does Kira feel about Day? So, Day, there's definitely a struggle here. I have the Five of Wands, which talks about conflict, and so there's a difference. So there's the card of internal conflict, which is the Five of Swords, and then there's the card of external conflict, which is the Five of Wands. So you have the Five of Wands here. So that means that there's a conflict between her and you, that she is feeling. So I don't know if she's feeling abandoned or if she's feeling like a last priority, or if it seems like you guys aren't really on the same page anymore. But it is something that she's noticing, and she does wonder about the future of this connection, just like you do. I think that she still has hope for it. The Page of Cups talks about believing in the impossible, and it's a messenger of emotions and a messenger of love. And so I feel like they Kiera does still care about you. I have the Four of Wands here, which talks about commitment. It talks about happy relationships or happy family, and these people are holding hands. And I do feel like just the way that you viewed her as being really close to you and being your best friend, I think that she too has those feelings. The Eight of Swords here talks about feeling trapped or restricted, feeling like your hands are tied. Maybe she feels hopeless, even though she felt like she still cares about you and she believes that like things can turn around for the connection. Maybe in the current moment, she's feeling a little bit helpless here. Maybe she feels like you guys have kind of hit a wall, and yeah, I don't know. This card also talks about. So, Day, can you clarify? Because the Eight of Swords here talks about a dilemma, a crisis, feeling silenced, feeling unimportant, maybe even feeling like you're being punished for something. Does any of this resonate for you? Yeah, because girl, I stated myself, we had conflict in the past, we move forward. She stated that, I guess how we weren't as close, and I agreed. I don't know how I feel. People tried to get in my ear about her. Oh, but I didn't want to believe it, so instead I just hated myself. That makes sense. You're on point though. Yeah, and I feel like for her, she kind of feels like she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know where to go from here. And I think that's the main thing, is that the main takeaway is that she doesn't know where to go from here with your connection. I just observe a lot. Yeah, I get that because I'm distant. Yeah. Oh, that's tough. I've definitely fallen away from friends in my life. And, sometimes you just kind of move, and move away and you kind of grow out of certain people and certain relationships. And there is like this natural way of like it happening, unfortunately. Um, and I think honestly, keeping to yourself is okay. It's all right to do that. It's healthy to do that. Now, if you want this relationship in your life, though, you will have to nurture it and care for it. But that's, you know, you have to determine for yourself if that's what you want to do. All right, Day says, what does RG, the Gemini, feel like he wants the overall outcome to be between them? What does RG want the overall outcome to? Holy shit. Day, I'm getting the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups. He's looking for a best friend and a lover. I have the Tower here, Six of Swords and the Moon. I don't know, girl. Something feels like he wants to run away with you. Like he wants to escape with you. He wants to just take your hand and get out of Dodge. He's looking for a friend and a lover. A friend and a lover. A friend and a lover. That could be friends with benefits, but I'm looking at it more so like best friends and commitment. Someone like a partner in crime kind of thing. I feel like he's having some epiphanies and some revelations about you actually that are making him feel more connected to you. So what's the connection with you and RG if you want to share? If you give me any more info, I might be able to see if I can pull any more information here. RG is Rodney. I've asked you about him before. We're just separated and I'm focusing on me. I think about him randomly to try to see what his energy is at the moment. So, yeah. So, I guess the main thing is that the center of your reading is the Tower. And as I mentioned, that he's having some revelations or some epiphanies about you. It's meaning that, like, okay, so you know how, like, every single day we learn, we grow, we evolve, and generally speaking, we are trying to be the best versions of ourselves. So every day we learn how to do things better, we practice and get better at something, we learn a new trade or a new trick or a new trivia, right? We start absorbing this information, and slowly over time we evolve with the experiences that we've learned and the people that we've been with and the relationships that we've had. And sometimes we find ourselves in a place where we don't even recognize who we used to be anymore because we're completely different. And I kind of feel like that's where he's at right now. I feel like for him, he's kind of like suddenly realizing he's not who he used to be. He's not who he was when you dated him. And on top of all of that, realizing that he's also realizing that the things about you that he should have appreciated back then. Like that. You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes we're so blind and then we evolve and we grow and we change, and then everything becomes so clear. And then we think, oh my God, I really fucked up. Like, I really screwed up. I should have handled this better. I've lost my chance with this person. And so for him, I think that he is having these aha moments, these light bulb moments. He said, I just had to walk away and take my paper back or pay my power back because at the time I wasn't getting what I deserved and I don't tolerate that. So now he knows. Yes, I do. You deliver messages so well. I definitely understand. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's funny because the way that I interpret the messages, like I get it almost like a symbol, and then I have to like it's almost like I understand the energy of the message, but I don't really know how to articulate it. So I kind of have to break it down a little bit, and I'm like, am I talking in circles? Am I making sense? I don't know, but I am happy to hear that you understood what I'm trying to say. And I do feel like for him, he's in like this new wave, he's in this new stage of life. And the things that he didn't recognize before, he's recognizing now. And he's just kind of seeing things maybe from a different perspective. And I think that's very possible why maybe he's at the point now, for all we know, where he's looking for a partner. He's looking for a committed relationship, and he kind of wants to like plug you into that spot. And he's realizing, like, right person, wrong time. Like, I didn't appreciate what I had when I had it, and I should have. You never know you love her till she's gone. All right, girl. Well, that is what I've got for you. Thank you so much for your patience tonight, waiting for your turn and for your donation, as well as always. Everyone else that's hanging out, thank you for your support. I appreciate you. I am going to go ahead and call it. You do a good job, though, and I definitely can see that. Thank you, Lynn. I definitely appreciate it as always. This is the Heart Growth Finder for sure. You're welcome. I appreciate those compliments and that feedback as well. I don't know who's still in here, but thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes. If you're on your way out, please like the video if you haven't had a chance to do that yet. Oh, Amy girl, I'm sorry. I know I already had to turn someone down tonight. I'll do my best to be back. I will be back this week. I will do my best to be back more than once. Just make sure you guys keep your notifications turned on as always. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Have a good night, everyone.